Hey guys, and we're back. So earlier I got some of these and that message was just too juicy. I swear I was gonna add these to Big Black, but I don't know now. I don't know. That message was so juicy earlier, so we're gonna get another one and see what's going on in the ethereal news. Somebody was unaware of something. Let's see. What was I about to say? I forget. We lit today. Somebody singing like a bird because they was unaware of something. What they was unaware of? Take action or move. They was pointing out things that they was doing, saying it was me. What? It's going down behind the scenes. Somebody was doing crown chakra magic this week. Nana boo boo, I still don't want you. Somebody wearing a wire. They lying. I never slept with this person. They was paid 20 to 50K. A bank employee. Nobody came and asked me shit. A detective is in jail right now. Take action or move. So they didn't know that this person was pointing out things that they was doing, saying it was me. Take action or move. What's wrong? Power to make things right. Why you leave them in there behind bars trying to set you up? People finding out they was never getting no money and they feeling stupid. Take action or move. Going to jail for impersonating you. Just give me my money. Trust fund baby. Yeah, you. Period. Take action or move, because somebody know that I'm a trust fund baby. They either need to say something or move the fuck out the way. Yeah, pick your mouth up. I'm cracking the fuck up. They want to know how I know. Somebody insecure as fuck. They want to know how I know that I was left some type of trust. Somebody got to pick their mouth up. The fact that I know about all this, it got somebody insecure as fuck. They going to jail for impersonating me. They know why she's so fucking mad. Fraud PPP loan in your name or your business name. It's a season of no. Exploit, guilty by association. They finding out that these people was exploiting me. These people is guilty by association. Take action or move. Trust fund baby. Yeah, you. Pick your mouth up. I like these little cards. I reflected and released these people. That's how I know they secrets. I kept the vision. Child. And now these people is going through a backfire. While I get illuminated to these ancient teachings of the mind, or that's why they going through a backfire, because my Akashic records is available to me. Take action or move. Cut through the confusion. Discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual gift of wisdom, foresight, intelligent, new ideas, focus. Take action or move. I cut through the bullshit. I cut through the confusion. Somebody was doing a love spell, but I was too grounded. That's why I was able to cut through the bullshit. Trust fund baby, yeah, you. Damn, hold on. That's why it's game over. I cut through the illusions. Now it's game over for these people because I'm the trust fund baby. I'm the magical one. I'm the fairy. Somebody got to pick their mouth up. Pick your mouth up, fool. Because they suffering. They overwhelmed, hopeless. They was being negative, arrogant. They was expecting and waiting. This person is in grief, anger. They struggling. They got anxiety. Because something, they went the wrong way. Do not enter. Watch for the signs from the universe. They guiding you in the right direction. And that's good news for me. They want to know how I know. Justice is coming in. They want to know how I know that justice is coming in. Somebody was in a power struggle. They ego versus their heart. Or they thought that it was going to be a struggle between my ego and my heart. But it's okay to start over and over again. I can't fix this person. The entity has left their body. They're going through a return back to sender. Because I broke a curse and the black magic failed. They was trying to steal from my sacral energy. And I'm too balanced for that. I kept my vision. Continued to dream. Achieve my goals. Trust the process. See the future. Clarity. And it got somebody insecure as fuck. A karmic that tried to bind themselves to me. It was unresolved issues from past lives. It was a karmic lesson. This unstable relationship. I was supposed to be insecure, but the black magic backfired. They was using the phases of the moon, planting seeds. Now they reaping what they sowed. I ended up putting in the work. That's why I grew, because I nurtured myself. Somebody else didn't reflect, so the tides didn't change for them. They secrets is exposed, how they operate out of their shadow, and was expecting to receive a gift. Something is a message of concern about a masculine. So take action or move. I ended up cutting through the confusion. My discernment, my intuition, I used it and got the clarity and the truth that these people was trying to hide from me. About a disturbance, or somebody got a disturbance. They feel like this is supernatural. I'm a trust fund baby. That's why it's game over. Somebody got to pick their mouth up. They suffering. They should have watched for the signs. Then they would have seen do not enter, that they was going the wrong way. They want to know how I know that justice is coming in for me. Somebody is insecure about an unstable relationship, or I was supposed to be insecure from this karmic bond, this unstable relationship. Somebody is living in a nightmare because they was bribed. They was tempted. They indulged. Now they need help. They need some type of charity. They need some type of mercy. Because of my vitality, my origin is why I'm talented, and it got somebody in sorrow. Take action or move. Cut through the confusion. That's what somebody was planning, organizing. They was trying to manage to cut through some confusion. What's this? Cut through, or that's what I did. I cut through what they was planning. Something is not an illusion. Something is not a dream. Somebody is not optimistic. What's the trust fund, baby? Yeah, you. Somebody else not having sweet dreams because it's game over for them. It's evidence that I'm the trust fund baby, and that these people was bribed to try and have dictatorship over me. They wanted me to be dependent. Now they live and they learn. They indulged, and what they wanted wasn't reserved for them. They wasn't expecting for me to get justice. They wasn't expecting for me to have sweet dreams. I was supposed to be living in a nightmare. I was supposed to be in danger, and they was supposed to be gaining merit from a ritual that they did. But I'm not mad. I'm not furious. I'm not offended. That's why they couldn't trap me. They feel awkward now because they all donated and used religion as a front, and I still persevered from what they was planning. All these people supported each other. Pick your mouth up. This person is suffering. They should have watched for the signs. I'm not homeless, and this person is not at peace. They're not relaxing because they was hoping and wishing and praying that they would be able to get a reading and find out that a professional was able to separate me, but it's a no. This person was bribed and tempted to have dictatorship over some type of marriage. They all collaborated, hoping, wishing, and praying and vowing, and still wasn't able to trap me. They all collaborated and still wasn't able to trap me. They want to know how I know that this justice is coming in. Somebody who assured somebody, they was promised, they are responsible for why everybody losing shit. I'm not mad. These people did a ritual so that I would be depressed and paranoid so that they couldn't gain merit. Now they in danger. Now they living in a nightmare because they can't sue me. They can't protest me. I'm not inadequate. Now this person want to compromise because they wasn't able to bind me. That's what they collaborated to do, to make me overloaded. And here I am still getting good news. They feel like it's a miracle. They surprised that I'm still winning and that I'm not trapped. That's why they feel awkward. Something was unknown. It was the blind leading the blind. What's this promise over here? They want to know how I know about a promise. About somebody who was responsible for all of this. That's why everybody in danger. Because they all put their money together. And now everybody that put their money together, they need help. Because things didn't go as they planned, and now they worried about a gift. Because something was just a fantasy. It was a figment of their imaginations that they would be the ones having sweet dreams and get some type of jackpot. They're actually losing shit. Somebody is insecure as fuck about a karmic bond, or I was supposed to be. But something wasn't reserved for them. Or that's why they insecure. Because something wasn't reserved for them. Now somebody quit trying to cause me a natural disaster because they can't. They went on this adventure and thought that they was going to get blessings. And here I am still okay. This person is going to jail for robbing me. They was being unjust to me when they alliance with these people out of their pride and ego. Now this person is stressed out because of my origin, because of my creativity, because of my vitality. They all put their money together. They wasn't planning on me having consistency. Now they worried. They worried because I'm not mad. They was hoping and wishing and praying that I would be resentful and bitter and angry. And it's a no. You let the water out? All right, so we got take action or move. I cut through the illusion. Something is not an illusion. I cut through the confusion. I used my intuition to gain clarity on what the truth was. Something is not an illusion. I am a trust fund baby. It's game over for these people because it's evidence. It's proof. Somebody got to pick their mouth up because I'm not homeless. This person is in an ocean of suffering. They should have watched for the signs. It was do not enter. You're going the wrong way. The signs was I'm not homeless and somebody else is not at peace. They want to know how I know about somebody being responsible for some type of aid. Somebody is insecure as fuck, or I was supposed to be from a relationship so that I wouldn't get what was reserved for me, so that I wouldn't get what was reserved for me. This Aries didn't want people to fuck with me, and now the glamour spells is returning back. Or they didn't want people to fuck with me. She said that I did glamour spells, and that's not true. Somebody is confused about why she lied on me like that. Because she wanted to abuse me. That's why. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. On purpose. This person is just sick. Literally. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. She's just sick. Imbalanced. She said that I was sick so that I didn't get a transformation or an upgrade. Now people can see for themselves that I'm a beta. So take action or move. Let's see what this is. Take action or move. When it comes to some abuse and some abundance. Ooh-wee. Take action or move. Somebody is not optimistic in something, that I would be going through destruction. This backwards ass high priestess wasn't able to bind me. Is this the Aries? Who this backwards ass high priestess? Somebody is awakening that I'm nobody's victim, that I'm not a victim of something. What's the high priestess in the reverse? Could you stop? Op. I'm cracking the fuck up. Cracking up. This high priestess is this op. This sister. She a backwards ass high priestess. She's a dark witch. She's a op. Bondage in the reverse. She wasn't able to bind me because I ended up cutting through the confusion. What's the bondage in the reverse? She wasn't able to bind me. Or somebody wasn't able to bind me. They didn't know that I was an earth angel. And that's the truth. Destruction. They going through destruction because they can't trap me. They can't put me in jail mentally or physically. These demons. They not optimistic that they would be able, that they can trap me anymore. That's what they was expecting, to be able to trap me and take me out. And what they did is all over the internet thanks to my story time. I ended up cutting through the confusion. I listened to my intuition, used my discernment, gained clarity on the truth. I'm not heartbroken and I'm not in despair. I cut through the bullshit, the confusion. Something is not an illusion. Something is not a daydream. Somebody is not a friend. They not an ally. They not a confidant. That's not an illusion. This person is an op. I'm the chosen one. Somebody has faith that I'm sweet, compassionate. Ooh, my ancestors. I'm sweet, compassionate, and innocent. And somebody did a love spell on me. Something is not an illusion. I was never sending somebody the evil eye, or the evil eye is returning back. And that's this person karma for working with these backwards ass parents and this backwards ass sibling. They ain't winning. They getting karma. I'm not in a union with somebody. That was a lie. And it got somebody bothered as fuck. I was never sending somebody the evil eye. What's the evil eye in the reverse? A backwards ass Sagittarius. Evil eye in the reverse. I was never sending somebody the evil eye. I just blocked them. What's the blocked? The evil eye was returning back to whoever this high priestess is, because she wanted to block a love offer. She don't got no access to a love offer. I was never, something is not an illusion. I was never sending the evil eye. What's this evil eye in the reverse? I was never doing divination. Something is not somebody's destiny, not somebody's pathway.